I'm going to spray my head. You guys have seen people use this Kiss Colors spray. This is kind of our latest love. I'm not going to say it's the best kind, but this is the kind we've been using lately, a lot of us, because it's working. And a lot of people got away from Eben for different reasons. I'm not going to get into that here today, but yeah. So I'm going to blow this on cool setting. Trying to find my cool setting. Okay. And then I do it a second time, just because that's what I do. You don't want to dry it like completely dry, but you want to dry it enough that it's what they call tacky, which is basically just sticky, if you've not done this before. And some of you haven't, so. All right, so I'm gonna put it back on my head. And yeah. And I'm just gonna tap her in the places where the glue is. And it's enough to hold it down so that I can then put this Silky Sax band on. Let me push the hair back a little bit. And I'm gonna put it on the edge of this so that it stays laid down. And since the hair is pushed back, it'll hold it. And then usually this is the time where people put their face on, but my face is already on. Now here is the tip that I'm gonna give you that Kyra Shawn has been giving her people. When you undo this, instead of pulling it up from the bottom, okay, so what she's saying is that instead of pulling it up, that you should pull it down. So I'm gonna pull mine down instead of up. It's a little bit more difficult to grab it from the top, but she says if you pull it down as opposed to pulling it up, then you don't get all of that crap, you know, it stays on here, I guess. And I guess she's right, because, you know, you really don't see it. You really don't see all of that stuff. There's a little bit down here on the sides, but you really don't see a lot of it. I think for this particular unit, I probably should have cut a little bit more of this lace off. It's kind of stuck there, but it's good enough for now. If I decide to go somewhere, I'll fix it. Matter of fact, I know that some people like to put powder around there, so we're gonna take that. We're gonna take a test and do that. I don't always put powder on my lace, but I'm gonna get a brush here and see if that makes a difference, because if you guys have been watching Still Looking Good 58 at all, I've been doing some reviews for Main Concept, and they had me do a review of one of their units, and I had to tint the lace, which you guys know I never do, but I had to tint the lace on that one. So, and the tint actually worked. So I'm thinking, oh great, because I had bought some and wasn't sure. Now I'm going to use my powder for this just to see if it makes a difference, because I didn't feel like pulling the tint out, which I didn't do. So I'm just going to put a little bit of my powder around here. Not that it's going to make that much of a difference, but it's a little bit better. It's good for these purposes because I'm not going outside. Now, if I was going outside, I would probably take the hairspray off and redo it so that I could cut a little bit more of the lace off to make it closer to my hairline, because the closer the lace is to your hairline, the better off it's going to be for you in terms of making sure that it doesn't show up a lot.